Pedro Caixinha will compile a list of refereeing decisions that go for and against Rangers to see if they even out over the course of the campaign. The Light Blues boss has previously insisted he won't criticise officials, but he reckons his side have a deficit on calls by whistlers so far this term. Craig Thomson will be the man in the middle for the first Old Firm derby of the season this afternoon, and Caixinha will add his verdicts to his tally. He said, "I am working on it. We have a lot of time to be more focused on our time, analysing our opponents, setting up the training content and organising the training weeks. But I am going to do like an account list for and against. Normally, when things are regular, by the end everything is balanced. I just want to understand and see how things are going to be." Rangers were left furious with referee John Beaton last month when he sent off Ryan Jack during the defeat to Hibernian at Ibrox. The midfielder saw red for an incident with Anthony Stokes after the Irishman had earlier been at the centre of a controversial clash involving James Tavernier. "No, not at all," Caixinha said when asked if he was keeping an eye on referees. "Look, the first time I started to do it was in Mexico." "Why Mexico?" "Because you know that in the beginning of all seasons we have a meeting with the referees to talk about all the rules, blah, 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 attention more on this, attention more on that. Everything is discussed because we want to have a clean and open communication, so anything that might happen we need to discuss it, and if possible we need to discuss it in private. So that's why I only point my finger to one referee, a referee's decision after Hibs, because it was really too much. The reason is on my side because it's not about the referee or the decisions, it's the player that was involved in it. I watched some more matches and the same player, in my opinion, needed to receive at least 2 more red cards directly, and he stayed on the pitch. But that is not my question. My question is to analyze and to discuss it by the images that are sent to the referees committee or whatever with our thoughts about it. Are we seeing the game and the rules of the game being applied in favor against just like that? I don't want more than that." Rangers head into the Old Firm clash 5 points adrift of Celtic in the Premiership standings and in need of a win to kickstart their campaign. The spotlight will be on Thomson as he takes charge of another derby clash alongside assistants Alan Mulvaney and Graham Stewart and fourth official Kevin Clancy. And Caixinha will keep a close eye on set pieces following a couple of incidents during the Betfred Cup win over Partick Thistle. He said, "No, Celtic never block our goalkeeper at corners. They block some players in our zone at the far post. But the block is allowed. It depends on the intensity of the block. But the goalkeeper cannot be touched, please. The goalkeeper on the goal kick area, he cannot be touched. If he cannot be touched, he definitely cannot be blocked. The issue is that repeatedly, even in this last match, our goalkeeper Jack Anick was blocked by Salmon. And nothing happened. And a second ball, or 2 second balls were in our box and the game is on. That's what I am referring to. If they're going to use it or not, I don't think so. I don't know if it happens, we just need to be alert. Then we would use some blocks on the corners, definitely.